G'day everyone, James here with JWN Lawn Care and Landscaping, bringing you another video. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So I've got to put my glasses on here, it's pretty glary. I don't know if you guys can see it. Oh, there we go, that's a bit better, isn't it? Another video. Thought I'd make this for you. I was going to make it last week, but I didn't have the chance. So if you that follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, that sort of thing will know. Others won't, but I got a new trailer. Here she is. She's just got back from the mechanics this afternoon. So yeah, really happy. Really happy. Sorry, I got my lanyard, my card thingy here. I wasn't even able to pick this up because I was at a flying lesson. For those new to my channel, I am a student pilot down at little airport called Moorabbin in Melbourne. So it's one of the busiest, I think it is the busiest general aviation airport in Australia. So I was out doing a lesson there today, flying a Cessna 172, which is pretty fun. I haven't been up in the air for a couple of months now, a few months, because I've just been so busy with exams and everything. I haven't had the chance, but anyhow, this is a trailer. So it's a 7x5, so it's a foot smaller than my current one. I'm going to try and put this here. Yeah, there we go. It's a foot smaller than my current one, but it has, you know, mower box and everything that kind of makes up for it. It's an ex-Jim's mowing trailer, so you guys probably know the Jim's franchise, extremely famous. I've spoken about them before. Kind of the biggest home services franchise probably in the southern hemisphere. In particular in Australia, pretty much anything you can think of, they do it. So yeah, I might as well take you guys around. So I've just unscrewed this bolt here. So here's for the mower box here. I know a lot of you guys, American guys, have bigger mowers and everything, so you have open trailers, kind of like what I have before, and you just kind of have your big zero turn and your trimmer racks on the side. Over here, a lot of guys use these style trailers. So toolbox on the side here, mower box in the front for our push mower, and back part for any other stuff. So easy, this full latch thing there, it's a bit old, and this just folds down. There's your ramp, and plenty of room in here for 216. Guy who used to have had a whiffy that you put in here. 2 jerry can holders on the side, though apparently they don't use those too much because people knock them off while you're in someone's backyard. I'll just go take it out. This has a hydraulic braking system, which I really like. So basically this part here, when the car brakes, when you're slowing down, with this bit off, this part actually slides forward over this, which then presses down on this part, which pushes this in, which activates the hydraulic brakes in the trailer. So for a trailer this size, I think it's got a ton capacity or something, really good to have that extra braking pressure for going down hills and that sort of thing. But yeah, so covered mower box here. It's got a little bit of surface rust and that sort of thing, sorry, probably wind noise and stuff. But really nice to have that ramp and everything there. And of course it's lockable. Side toolbox, again lockable, both with a little key they gave me, and you can also chuck a padlock down here, so I bought a bunch of padlocks to put on it. 2 new gas struts have been fitted to this, so you just twist and up she goes. You can still see the Jim's green kind of paint job under here, where the fire extinguisher is supposed to be. Fire extinguisher sign, little spanner thing he gave me. So had one of these gas struts here, but it was old and bad, so it wasn't holding the thing, so it's just constantly falling down, whereas now it stays up. So you've got space for all your whippersnippers, blowers, hedge trimmers. I figured out I can fit my Stihl across here, Gardenline down here, Stihl handheld blower here, and you probably have room for a hedge trimmer or something, a couple of hedge trimmers, a chainsaw or whatever there. So really nice little design there. I like the fake turf is also got in here, kind of absorbs the oil, and when you're going over bumps it's a bit more cushiony than having them bounce up and down. So yeah, actually leave that open. Back barn doors, same thing. Friends just walked past, but yeah, we got two. So you got two up here, one up there, two down there, and these open up, so I can put me ride on and everything in here. This just lifts up, and so you can take it off. It's pretty heavy to do one-handed. Try and get this held open there. Ooh. Okay, maybe not. Oh no, there we go, there we go. Bingo. Can slide across there so the ride-on can go in here. And there's plenty of space. Green waste and crap can go in here too. Go put a backpack blower mount here. Probably mount with a stick edger along here. It's for hand tools like rakes, brooms, all that sort of stuff. Floor's pretty good. Needs obviously probably a sand down and a wash. That does alright. Again, the gym's green. It was a bit of a home black paint job just to... Gyms is pretty finicky about you not having their paint scheme and everything, obviously, once you're not a member of their franchise anymore. So the guy can't just go some black paint and painted it over when he went independent. Yeah, so this is a new trailer, guys. And then over here, just you can see here the metal's kind of bent outwards from where the push mowers hit it here. Becomes difficult, but you know, that's just because it's such a big mower box, and then it ends up might just get bang, 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 bang inside the box. Just troublesome. Yeah. Hook mount here. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Do something. And yeah, spare tyre. So, just had quite a few bits and pieces done to it actually. So I was going to do a video on it last week. Well, I got it, but I went away and, you know, had to drop it into mechanics. It needed new tyres, those new gas struts obviously, a couple of fixes on the suspension underneath. So yeah, but this is a new trailer, guys. This is it. This is it. I'm very happy with it, so, you know, what can you do? But anyways, tell me your thoughts, and yeah, I might go get some stuff into it and show you what it looks like with that. Okay guys, so here it is. Got most of my basic bits and pieces I'd need on a regular basis in the toolbox here. So I got the 94 up there, Gardenline multi-tool there, hedge trimmer there, handheld blower there, the multi-tool attachments just sit in there, safety cone there, 216 here. I did actually experiment with putting the Rockwell 16-inch pusher in as well. It does fit if I take the catcher off the 216 and off the Rockwell. Just kind of sit on top, push that all the way to the front, put the Rockwell in the back here with the handles folded. It does fit just, but I probably won't need it. But it's good to know that it does fit if need be. One thing I'm a bit confused about is this box is really big, so that's not even all the way to the front there. And there's, you know, like 15 centimeters room there, so it's a big mower box. Of course you can see it's resting on the thing there, but I just had that little ocker strap that you left there and some bits of rope. I put the rope on later, trying to tie it down. I picked this up from Caroline Springs, on the other side of the city, right near the airport, and I brought the 216 along just to see if it would fit, because Lawn Care Evolution, Cliff, he said he bought his 216 actually didn't fit in the mower box. He had to fold the handles up a little bit so he could close the door. So I thought, oh, I'll double check that it's wide enough and it's, you know, long enough. And it's too wide actually. but it's got plenty of room. So I was looking out the back of our car window. I'm watching every time. There's about 1,010,000 roundabouts in this damn new Caroline Springs place, new suburb they're building out there. And they've got so many roundabouts, and every time we went around another roundabout, I watched the mower just go bang, 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 back and forth between smashing the rear handles here. You can go and see it's worn off even more there. Smashing the rear handles here into the door, and on the other side, the bull bar, you can see it's all scratched up even now. Smashing into this, and that's why, if you look, you can see this is actually bent out at the bottom here, because his mowers, they ram into the front here. It's obviously pulled it out a bit. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to get an ocker strap, put it at the front maybe. Otherwise around here as well. Something quick and easy. Having the cone there is good. Of course I'm going to put locks on it all. You can see actually I had to break the little silly bar handle thing that's sticking out here off the Gardenline one. I did it on the, I think I did on my new stick edger as well, which you guys will see. The video coming out before this one. Yeah, I had to take it off because otherwise, like with the Stihls, it's separate bits. So this power handle goes on top, and the other extra handle out the front bolted onto the bottom there, so you could take it off though. That's why these screws are sticking out. But with this, it's all one piece. So you have the top piece and the bottom piece, and you need to have the bottom piece screwed in to hold the handle on top. They also included this pissy little side handle bit. Now Robert Ashford and Mowers tells me they actually put it there. So if I just demonstrate, take the 94 out. Oh, that's another thing I don't particularly like. It gets a bit stuck here. So there we go. It's designed so you'd have that handle kind of sticking out. So if you were trimming and you caught something or you pulled it back, it would actually butt up the handle there against your leg, so you couldn't pull it all the way back and snip your foot or whatever. Personally, I don't even know how you'd be stupid enough to do that, but apparently people are. So that's what that little handle was there for, but obviously I'm not about to go, oh, let's try and snip my feet. So that's what that little handle was for, and so I had to actually take it off to fit it into this box. Then that just sits in there now. No handle, no little side handle on there because it was sticking out about that far, which obviously it would mean the door couldn't close. But yeah, I mean, everything seems to fit in pretty well. I've designed it well. Yeah, this mower box, I know, you know, I don't think they really took into account. I mean, obviously they've made it wide enough for commercial mowers that we use at 21 inches and everything, but made it long. I personally don't think they need to make it this long. But again, it is handy because I can fit 2 mowers in here if I want, whereas if you do only make it long enough so one mower can fit comfortably and it won't rattle around, you don't have that ability. And also because it is a 7x5, I'm 99.9% sure I will not have room for the Rockwell push mower like I did on our 8x5 trail. I will not have room to fit that here. And have the ride on as well. So look, what I'm going to do, some little extra bits and pieces, maybe tomorrow or I don't know, whenever I feel like it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put hooks maybe here for the backpack blower, the EB430. I'm going to put hooks there, and then I'm going to just leave that there. I'll leave the ramps will sit down here kind of thing. And I'm going to put another couple of hooks on this side to hold the stick edger, or if I want to carry another, my brush cutter or whatever, for that as well. Yeah, I like how these doors swing open wide. Now I'll show you what they actually did. This trailer was in good condition when I bought it. If you guys are wanting to know what these trailers go for new, this same size, this same deal, again a Jim's one, they're about, probably a minimum of 3,400 new Australian dollars. So 3,400, that's probably the cheapest you're looking at for this same deal. Side toolbox, mower box, 7x5 barn doors, that sort of thing. For ramp, a full ramp at the back, I was looking at another place for a trailer. I think I showed you in a different video, it was $1,900 or something. didn't have the side toolbox, had mesh size, but the guy was going to offer me solid size. And it didn't have a covered mailbox, it only had like a half ramp and just the flat part there. I actually saw one guy with that trailer. I was looking at that same trailer the other day and it looked alright, but you know, this is made by Europe Trailers too, if you guys are interested. And so this video is dragging along, but you know, give you some background info on it. So it's a 2010, made in December 2010, this trailer. And the guy who bought it from me bought it used when I was like a year old or something. He bought it because the guy I bought this from, he started a gyms franchise. He bought one of those. It's obviously because it had the gyms mowing everything. So it had all the gyms logo on the bit here and on the other side and at the back, all that sort of thing. He bought it for his business, and he was in gyms mowing for 2 or 3 years, I think he said. And then he just found it was too hard, because basically whenever you lift a finger, Mr. Penman and his best friends in the office are throwing fees at you. Because, yeah, they've got like franchise fees, obviously, lead fees, equipment fees, advertising fees, licensing fees, fees for basically everything that you can imagine running a mowing business, and more. And he said it just wasn't flexible enough for him, you know, as well, because he said you had to tell a customer the day and a time and that sort of thing. If you weren't there on that day at that exact time, they could complain, and then you could get in deep shit with the gyms people, and you know, it's just too hard. So he sold out of that after 2 or 3 years, and hence the home black paint job. And because he kept the trailer, took all the, you know, gym stuff off, and then used it for his own business for a few years, and yeah, now he's moving into landscaping. It was interesting because when I bought it out in Caroline Springs there, it was interesting. I could see why he was moving out of mowing, because basically all the properties there, they're tiny. Like this here is a 900 square block that my house is on, and that's most of the properties in our area too. Whereas out there, they're like 500 square blocks. So they're tiny. That's square meters for you guys as well, if you're wondering, not in square feet. But yeah, so they're tiny blocks, no backyards, tiny front yards that were largely either artificial turf or just random pebbles and plants scattered around, and hedges and that sort of thing. And even a lot of the nature strips as well were just like pebbles as well. So there's really not much work for a mowing guy out in Caroline Springs these days, folks. So yeah, hence he was selling out, and you know, he's still doing a bit of mowing, he said, but it's kind of just his favourite clients, a few of them, and he's mainly doing landscaping now, which is understandable enough. But yeah, so if you guys are wanting a price, I bought this for $1,100 or so. Around that on an eBay auction. It's pretty happy that I got it, because again they're at least 3,400 new, if not 4.5 plus. A lot of the bigger 8x5 tandem trailers you'll see with the gym side toolbox and everything, they pass 10,000, so they're bloody expensive. Powder coated steel, all that sort of thing. So yeah, I've just today, because it got back from the mechanic, paid $6.98 or something in repairs. So what he did was fix up the lights, because there was a wiring problem there. Welded up a little crack that was in there, or was it on this side? I know it was somewhere. Oh yeah, there or something. New lights for the number plate, because that needed to be done. New tyres. Fixed up the brake thing. New plug as well. So that's a nice new plug here. New wiring and everything they've put in. Fixed up, yeah, the hydraulic brakes, spare wheel, it's all new tyres, new gas struts. I ordered those in from another place and then they installed them. What else? Oh yeah, suspension, that was a big thing. So, I don't know how I'm going to do this, but under here some of you mechanical guys might see where the leaf spring is here. You can kind of see it's been welded. That box, because that box was broken. It snapped or whatever, so those leaf springs are kind of hanging down, so the whole trailer, oh my god, it was kind of sagging to the side a little bit like that, and it was, yeah, so that needed to be checked up on. and you know, the tyres were bald and everything, so they need to be replaced, because for the transfer of registration apparently they do an inspection, so for roadworthiness, which is understandable enough, so I'd need to have all those things done in order for it to remain roadworthy. And also not having hydraulic braking working properly and having, you know, part of the suspension broken on the left side definitely aren't things you want on a trailer, especially carrying a lot of weight like I am. This trailer will probably weigh in at about a ton, I think, if not more, when I have all my gear on it. So ride-on mower, push mower, stuff in the side bits as well. So you definitely don't want a trailer weighing a ton, if not more, with no brakes and a stuffed up suspension. That's just not a good thing. But yeah, and bald tyres too. So for all you mechanic-y guys, you'll probably know the seriousness of those. For some other people, they might say, oh, whatever, but you know, apparently it's serious enough that I need to spend 700 or so bucks on it and getting it fixed. But that's the way life is. Anyhow, by the time I bought it, paid for it, and so I'm up to like a bit over $1,800 total I've spent on this trailer at the moment. And it's still a very good investment, because that other cheapest one that was worse than this was $1,950, but that was just the base price, as I found out later, not including registration, roadworthy, all the other bits and pieces I'd need to actually use it, like this one. It was going to end up costing me like $2,300 in the end. So I'm doing alright with this, I must say, guys. I'm pretty happy. So, ooh, hello. But yeah, so that's the trailer, guys. That's with more stuff in it. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, tell me what you think. Obviously it is going to get a new paint job. I'm going to be touching that because, again, you know, home job, you can see all bits of green paint still. All going to be done up again, and with black paint, full black like these parts. And it's going to get my logo and everything on eventually as well. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated, but for now, I hope you enjoyed the video and have a great day.